And now, on Adobe Radio, it's The Brett Davern Show, featuring Katie LeClerc. Streaming live, weekday mornings, 9 Pacific, noon Eastern. On Adobe.com and the Adobe app for iOS.
This meeting is being recorded.
It's not even so much like it's the opposite. It's just that, like, it's like I'll say something, and then, you know, I'm sure we all do this. Like, you have sort of in your head what the response will sort of generally be, especially if it's from like a generalized response team. You'll understand what I'm saying. Like, I say these things out there now, out loud, and I'm pretty sure most folks will be in agreement. What's weird, they're just not. It's weird. People are just, and it's not even that they're like on the opposite. They're just like, no. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, how, huh? What is happening? Like, okay, I'll give you an example. All right? Surprise, surprise. It comes from Little League and baseball. All right? Like, for example, we had practice over the weekend, and the kids do this game, the kids do this game where they all go up to bat, and if they hit the ball, they get to stay in. And, you know, if they get to first base, they're like safe. They get to stay in the game. They go bat again. If they're out, then they come play the field. If they make a good play, they go back in line. And so there's this back and forth. And who will be the last one standing at the end, right? It's a whittle down process. It's fun. They love it. But because it's 2023 and they all have a $400 bat, all 14 kids run and grab a weapon and then go run to the backstop together. And it's impossible to police and be out on the field and make sure no one's going to get a concussion when, you know, one of them decides to take a practice swing back there. And so it's a mess, right? I mean, back in my day, like, the coach had 2 bats, the heavy one and the lighter one, and that was all we had on the team. But now every kid has a bat.
What?
Oh, yes, Carly.
Since
yes.
when?
Not only do they all have bats, they all have batting helmets. They all have
can't
a
be
backpack.
a good idea.
They all have. Well,
Whose
it's
idea
just
was
how
that?
it is. It's just how it is. I don't know.
Let's give them. How many kids are there? 30?
14.
Let's have 14 small
14.
bats.
Yeah.
And 2 coaches. It's not good.
It's impossible. So the way I do
hope
the game.
Kids don't riot
I was
one day.
gonna say.
Now, the way I do the game on all my teams, and I do it every single time, is when it's time to play the game, I just go walking over to all their backpacks and I just grab sort of the first handle of a bat I see and I pull it out, because all the kids are the same age. So the bats are within 1 inch of each other or 2 ounces of each other, give or take either way. One might be 2 ounces. You guys, an ounce. I didn't say pound, ounce. An ounce or 2. If you can't swing that, or if it's too light for you all of a sudden, like, give me a break.
You're in the same range as each other.
It is not a big deal at all. My goodness,
not a big deal.
Give me a break.
Not a big deal.
The game was invented with somebody grabbing the nearest tree branch and starting to play. It does not matter. You just put the ball in play. Who cares? Hit it. Doesn't matter. So I always just grab the bat handle and I go, we're going to use this bat. 1 bat only. And I put it at the plate so that the line, they just use the same bat, so that the bat is right there in front of me and I can control it. But, oh my God, every once in a while, the first 2 or 3 kids go up and they swing and miss, which, hey, you're out. Because when they're little, they get multiple pitches. But now, come on, let's step it up a little bit. So they swing and miss, they're out. And the first 3 kids always complain about whatever bat it is. Now, here's the part, we come all the way back around what I was saying at the beginning, which is, so the first 3 kids are like, oh, man, it's because it's Freddie's bat. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I kind of ignore the first kid. Then the
100%.
second kid, I kind of, the third kid, I start going, you guys, it's not the bat. It's the bat. It doesn't have a hole in it. That's what I said. Like one of my old coaches would have said. I just go, the bat doesn't have a hole in it. Just reach out and touch the ball, put it in play. Let's go. And lo and behold, the next few kids start doing it and on down the line. Now, the point is when I say that, I expect the response from the parents to be one of agreement, support, positivity, and whatever for the coach. In my head, because in my day, the parents along the fence would have gone, yeah, there's not a hole in it. Pick it up and hit a dinger.
Yeah.
But no, the parents these days go, it actually does make a difference.
Well, because they spent $300 on their kid's bat. They have to justify it.
I feel like that's it. If
Yeah.
I spent like that much money on a bat and my kids at practice with another bat, I'd be like, well, what did you expect?
I know. It's pretty funny. And here's the point, though. Here's the other point. Guys, like, we're not in a game, like a real game.
Right.
We're not, like, the city championship isn't on the line and I just grab a piece of lumber and say, here, go up there, kid. Like, it's a silly little game at the end of practice where a different one of them is going to win every time. Whichever one of them adapts and learns how to use something different. And what difference does it make?
And also, like, isn't your kid gonna play baseball for a really long time? So aren't they gonna play baseball with a lot of different bats?
Well,
That's true. Aren't they
over
just
the
9?
course of their career?
Dude, the whole point
Career
is like,
as
Katie,
a 9-year-old.
it's
There's
not
nothing
even
on the line. Even when there's a game, there's nothing on the line.
This is the longest cold open of all time. It's not even baseball or not baseball. I mean, you could do this with any sport you're talking about. You could say, you showed up at the basketball court and instead of having the child-sized ball, they had an adult-sized ball. Oh, well, it's a little heavier. Figure it out. Well, I'm sure we'll all get there. You know what I mean? Like, you could do it with any sport. It doesn't matter the equipment. It doesn't like. It's like, what's that move? They think the shoes will make them faster.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like, no, it's about the player. It's about the individual. It's about the, whatever. And then take it out of the world of sports. Like, oh no, you're out of your comfort zone. I'm sure you'll adapt and figure it out and yada, yada, yada,
Or if you don't, just don't make it my problem.
And also, though, back to what I was originally saying, which is just, I find myself out on, like, Brett Island all the time now, where I'm like, wait, what? Like,
You just have all this conviction, and people are like,
this one's a
no.
no-brainer. Like, guys, this one's a no-brainer. It's 1 ounce the other way. Give me a break.
Yeah, seriously.
They just leave you out there.
You know what's really funny, though, is that
There's no more coconuts left.
in this example, they all hung me out there on Brett Island, and they were worried that this bat would be too heavy because it was one of the larger ones.
Oh, no.
And you know what's funny? With all their complaining and grousing and not being on my side, you know what's funny? The smallest kid on the team won with the biggest bat.
That's amazing.
And they were all nervous he'd be the one who couldn't swing it. Kid starts lacing dingers out into left field because it's so big.
It's the Brett Davern Show on Adobe Radio, brought to you in partnership with Nice Guy Digital.
There's a lot of this nowadays.
Oh, yeah. Lots of hubbub. Let's get to the guy with really big bats. Brett Davern.
Bringing that big bat energy to your mornings. It's the bad boy of morning radio, bringing that big bat energy.
Does any other show on the radio like alliteration as much as this show?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
We appreciate alliteration. That would also be the name of my YouTube channel where I coach Little League Baseball. Big Bat Energy.
Big bat energy.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Brett. Welcome to Big Bat Energy. Today, we're talking about infield grounders.
There it is.
Welcome to the show. BDS fans at adobe.com. If you want to text in or have comments or anything like that, you could do that. You know what? We did the cold open so long, I think I have to do this before we go to break, don't I?
That's a great
Or
idea.
should I save it?
Yeah,
Or
that's
should
a
we
great
do
idea.
it now?
Do it.
Well, no, really, because we tell you guys about these guys all the time, and they're back for more. It's express.vpn or expressvpn.com. Expressvpn.com. Yeah. They are a VPN. So, you guys have heard about ExpressVPN on the show before. They protect your privacy and your security online. We use them here in the studio. I use them around the compound. We use them everywhere. You can also use them to unlock movies and shows that are available in other countries on all kinds of streamers. Did you know that, Katie?
I mean, I've heard it here on this show, but tell the people louder for the back.
Well, okay, for instance, I'm watching The Office right now on UK Netflix. But guess who can't watch The Office? You
okay.
or K. Her name doesn't start with a K, but I was trying to do
Strike
a
that,
UK
reverse
thing.
it.
Anyway, also Parks and Rec on UK English Netflix. Blimey! I'm watching all those old shows and loving every minute of it. You guys could be too. Go over to expressvpn.com/Brett and get an extra 3 months of ExpressVPN for free to access those hundreds of new shows. Use my link right now. That's expressvpn.com/Brett. expressvpn.com/Brett to learn more about the best VPN in the biz. This song is called Miss Popular. Ms. Popular. Ms. MS period. So, unclear if she's married or not?
I think if it's just MS, she's not married. Why would she be? She's
unmarried.
Miss Popular.
But she's Ms. Popular.
Is it MRS?
No, that'd be Mrs.
Yeah. So it's just it's Ms. I think.
Miss is
This is-
MISS, right?
this-
Do
What?
you spell it all the way out if it's Miss Popular? Or
There's
is MS?
MISS. There's MS.
There's
There's
Ms.
MRS.
Is MS is Ms. or Mrs. Miss?
Ms. Well, there's nothing in between. It's just Miss. And then the other is MISS. Miss.
So she's MS Popular.
Miss Popular.
Miss Popular.
Yeah.
Just do it fast.
Miss Popular.
Turn it up. We'll be right back. In today's news, it's Katie's birthday! Oh, that's not very loud. My horn's not as loud as it used to be. Yay, Katie! Happy
please don't.
birthday
Thank you so
to
much. So kind.
you.
Wow.
Happy
no, you don't have to do it,
birthday
though.
to
It's not
you.
necessary. I thank you so much.
Katie.
Thank you.
Happy
We really don't have to do the whole song,
birthday,
because-
dear Katie
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's so nice.
LeClerc, producer Katie LeClerc. Happy birthday
I
to
swear.
you.
Why is the happy birthday song the most like funeral procession sounding
The
song?
most minor
what's the
scale
applause?
slow.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
You've gotta like set a tempo.
The
and you
birthday
gotta get
song
through it.
can be just terrible.
What? Why are you so grumpy
no,
on your
no.
birthday? What is happening?
No. I'm
What's
saying
going on over
objectively.
there?
I'm not poo-pooing. Thank you.
Oh,
I appreciate.
stop.
I'm saying Carly you feel me?
it's- yeah.
Oh, it's a
objectively-
lively
As soon
little
as
tune.
soon as Brett said the first note, I was like, "Oh, we're in this for a
Yeah,
solid
you got to go
Yeah.
through
minute
it.
15 or something."
It's part
like
of your
that.
birthday to have people sing it at you and you be like weird about it. That's like a whole
yeah,
point.
for sure.
And now you have to do it like 5 or 6 more times.
Yeah,
At least.
potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like
Was that the first
they
one of
should
the
have
day?
used a second draft. Yes, it was.
Oh.
Yay.
Well, all right. We could do better then. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, we can actually
Happy
do.
birthday
We
to
can like
you.
prep a little something.
Happy
Okay.
birthday,
We went to like
dear
musical theater
Katie.
school, so
yeah,
like
that's true. Yeah,
Happy birthday to you.
that's better. Yeah, that's good.
yeah,
Little swing, little
little
jazzy,
something,
little swing,
something.
swingy. Yeah, you know, fun.
Yeah. Respect.
Yeah. All right. You got one? You want a solo here? You want to
no.
scat?
No, but I was gonna ask you guys how you felt about like the restaurant birthday songs.
Oh. Like
Because sometimes they have like
Where they don't sing a
special
birthday?
ones, and then it's like, or it's like, "Hey everyone, it's this person's birthday," and the employees are like, "Okay, here we
Yeah.
go again."
And they come out and they go, happy birthday, happy to you, happy birthday.
To you, hey.
I hate that
That's-
one.
yeah.
And then
For
as
She's
they
a Jolly
walk
Good
away,
Fellow,
they
hate
do a
that.
little business too. They walk away, they go like, table 23 needs more salsa actually. If you,
Oh yeah.
you know,
Like, can you go do this?
can you check it? Hey, they need more
Please?
napkins over there also. And
My
you
God.
can check on the.
Hey, can you like get it to the fuck together, please?
Thanks.
Thank you.
Also, this one not a free dessert, even though it's her birthday. No, they've been rude the whole time because she's one of those it's my birthday customers. No,
I don't even think
forget
it's her birthday.
No,
I think
don't
she
even
just
think
said
it is.
that.
They probably
Like,
just said that.
They probably just said that.
Yeah. Table 53 though, they're having an anniversary, so let's go over there. Happy anniversary!
You.
Hey.
Oh, the host stands out of forks. If we can.
United Airlines.
No, it's your
Has a
birthday.
new-
For
They
the
got
whole
you a
new
birthday
segment.
gift?
gift?
Wow.
United? Shout out United.
Carly
So
brought
Delta.
Carly brought baked goods this morning.
You did.
I
Thank
did.
you.
I brought pastries.
We're sampling on some delicious croissants and things like that.
What'd you say? Croissant.
Yeah. Delicious. What else could we make Katie talk about uncomfortably on her birthday?
What I like, someone asked me one time, they're like, what was one thing you're taking away from your like previous year
Oh.
into your next year? Which is kind of deep. But what's one thing that you're taking away?
Yeah. I mean, just feeling like
I went to a birthday dinner one time.
Brett.
What?
Let me
Are you
think
giving her
We'll
time?
get
You're
there. We'll
vamping.
get there.
You're
Yeah.
vamping.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been standing across this table for years. I got it. She's thinking over there. I went to a birthday dinner one time with friends, and but it's that thing where like I like was better friends with most of the people there than the birthday person, you know, but that's fine. And it's at a restaurant and it's a big group thing. But birthday group dinners at restaurants, my nightmare. Ugh. It's too many people. There's too much splitting of the check. It's just a nightmare. Anyway, but I found myself here. And as they sang happy birthday, then they stopped. And then one person at the table was like, now I think we should all go around and talk about how lovely this birthday person is or whatever it was. And like have this like super
Like a
deep moment.
forced, like nice speech.
Oh, yeah.
I think we should all say something nice.
Yeah.
Right now.
Right.
About this person.
Yeah.
They hold a knife to you.
Oh, yeah. And then the first person just starts off with like, there is a light around you. That, you know what I mean? And then it just gets more and
Ever
more.
since I met you, our
I have
auras
to call someone.
just worked so well together. My life has changed for the better
Right.
in so many ways.
Words
You're my
can't
sister.
describe
And
how much. So anyway, Katie, what are you taking with you into the new year? I've given you plenty of time.
I got
to
it.
think
So
about it.
so last year on my birthday, I thought that I was turning 37. I'm 37. I turned 37. Last year I thought I was turning 37. I turned 36, actually.
oh,
And I got a whole year back.
whoa!
Right?
That was a funny episode.
Did you like have a moment where you were like, "Wait,
Yes. 1,000,000%. I
Oh
1,000,000%
gosh.
thought that I was turning 37. And then my friend was like, no, you're turning 36. But actually, I was thinking about it this morning. And I think that the whole time I was already 37. I'm just doing 37 again. Like in my own brain,
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I'm actually the age that I am.
It's like a sequel
Was.
to that Zac Efron movie. 37 again.
Oh, yeah.
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 All right, let's pitch it. I hear the studios are coming back.
That's what I would like for my birthday is for the AMPTP and SAG-AFTRA to
Oh.
figure their shit out.
Wow.
Because it seems like we're really close.
yeah."
So let's
Somebody
Katie
let 'em know.
demands.
Mm-hmm.
Katie LeClerc comes out demanding.
Previously
For her
on my
birthday.
birthday, it was the election where Joe Biden versus Donald Trump happened.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
And remember they held the results for like several days and they made the announcement on my birthday.
Yeah.
Happy
and I was
freaking
like,
birthday.
That's what I want for my birthday is Joe Biden to be our president.
Any sense of peace and calm.
Yeah.
Where Trump is no longer.
Yeah. And so this year I would like for SAG-AFTRA and the AMPTP to figure their shit out.
oh.
I don't
Wow.
think that's unreasonable. I think that that's a fair request.
Somebody send this video in. They'll watch it in the conference room. They'll figure it out.
Post
Yeah. They're like, well, if Katie wants it. I mean, it is her birthday. Can you give them a couple of like, it's my birthday.
Birthday!
It's my birthday today. I should get a free shot or something. It's
Something.
my birthday. Hello. Cool.
That's enough news segment.
Nah, come on. We could grill it.
I
with
think we could
something
milk it
else.
longer.
Or we could
Yeah.
just
Give us a birthday
Christmas
memory
again?
from Katie's birthday past.
Aw,
What was Katie's birthdays like as a child, Katie?
ooh.
Or like teenager Katie? Did you ever throw any ragers? Did you have one of those obnoxious Sweet 16 parties that could have been on MTV?
I didn't. My friends surprised me with a surprise party for my 16th birthday.
That's
Like a
nice.
karaoke surprise party.
Oh, that's cool.
That was fun. But like little kid birthday, I just remember I would always help my mom make the cake. And I feel like that's why I bake.
Your own birthday cake?
Well, yeah.
You're not supposed to bake your own birthday cake.
Well, my mom would make it, but I mean, I'm around.
Your mom forced you to make your own
Like,
birthday
get over
cake?
here, kid.
Man, what?
Yeah.
Mama LeClerc, that's rude. It was her birthday.
Yeah.
And everybody makes Katie make cakes for stuff.
Even to this
happening her
day,
whole life.
she's still forced.
Even when she was a little kid, her mom was like, Katie, get in here. There's a party going on. We need you to make a cake.
Oh my God, you're
right. And now every birthday, she's like, I've got
Joey's
this.
okay.
Oh, Joey's coming to comfort you. Wow. She came from across the room. Well, this year, Katie, you don't have to make your own cake. All right? You're not making your own birthday cake or anything, are
I'm
you?
not, no.
Okay. Because there is a party,
There is, yeah.
right? And the seventh caller,
We're throwing a rager.
the seventh caller after the break will get 2 tickets to Katie's birthday bash. Uh-huh.
I hope it's the caller in the...
Yeah. So, remember
Oh,
the
that
phrase
guy?
that pays.
That guy,
Remember
he still
this-
texts me sometimes. I respond.
But only if you know the phrase that pays. So you got to be the 7th caller when you hear the catchphrase that pays, and then you got to know the phrase that pays. And then if you know the phrase that pays, you'll be on your way
Yeah.
to Katay's
B-Day.
B-Day party.
Really well done.
Send Katie your birthday greetings on social media. It's her birthday all day today. This song is called Human. It's by Bearings. And we'll be right back with more show after this. Okay, now it's time for the not Katie news,
I guess.
but with Katie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's still here.
Oh, okay.
She still has to do her job, even though it's her birthday.
I want to work on my birthday.
Okay,
That's actually
good.
my goal every year is I want to work on my birthday.
Oh, well, here you go. Do
Would
some
like
work.
for it to be known.
Let's go.
Just want to work. United Airlines
Okay.
has a new plan.
Are they still around? Okay.
That sounded so ominous.
I know. I feel like
What are they
nobody.
gonna
I feel
do,
like
Katie?
United is that option that you just kind of have to take at the end.
Oh, no.
like,
That's
all
like
right,
Spirit Airlines.
Oh, I was just talking about the big ones, like United, American, Delta. Those are the big 3, I'd say. Biggest domestically.
Wow, you're spoiled with flights.
Delta.
Yeah.
Delta's top
I
of
guess
the
they're
list.
big, but
Wait, what do you mean? What? What I do?
I mean, I guess they're like the big national ones.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
feel like most people take the regional ones, like Southwest, and
oh yeah.
Spirit,
Spirit.
and
Ugh.
what Frontier.
Man, if you have to take
I'm scared.
Spirit, I mean,
Or Frontier.
try to take some
Frontier.
pepper
Frontier
spray
is
with
not
it.
as bad as Spirit in my opinion, but either
Be
or
careful.
just sort of like
It's
not
scary.
great.
Man.
Yeah.
People
I've had
love
some-
Southwest
I've
though.
had-
Some people are like
No.
very loyal to Southwest.
No.
And then that whole thing
Delusional.
last Christmas messed up and like 10,000 people were stranded or whatever.
I fly Southwest all the time. I grew up in Phoenix. My dad lives in Vegas.
Oh, that makes sense.
My
yeah.
family's in LA.
Yeah.
We just fly it all the time.
Yeah.
And since I've flown like American and Delta and stuff, now I'm like, this is a bus in the sky. Like, this is the Southwest is the most like, my God, we all hate this.
Yeah.
We're all suffering.
That's funny.
Everyone has a carry-on.
Yeah.
No one's getting it on the plane.
See, I don't think United's that. I think United is pretty like upper middle.
Oh, I don't know. I think I'd rather fly Southwest, honestly.
I don't know. I
You
would
gotta be
rather fly
humbled.
United.
Then United?
Take Southwest to Vegas or
Dude,
something like that, and you'll be humble.
I don't remember the last time I had a ticket for United and anything went smooth on that
Lofa
specific
flew
airline.
United all the way to Germany.
That is my name, Lofa.
No, I'm
we don't
just-
talk about other podcasts on this podcast, by the way.
Okay.
No, I really haven't. Or American's bad too, actually.
I feel like United and
I
American
like
are both like
American.
middle good. But Delta's the best, like easily. for
Delta's
sure.
very
Easily,
nice.
hands down, the
Yeah.
best.
Like
Especially
not because of any
international.
other
Like, their
reasons.
partners
Like
are
Delta
good.
just yes, and their partners really KLM, Air
Shout
France.
out Air France.
Yeah.
Shout out KLM.
Yeah.
Oh, now who's
Yes.
bougie, huh?
Yeah, me.
Dang, I guess
I
you're
want to go to
right.
Amsterdam. Let's go.
Let's go. I'm going. Come with.
Okay, so Southwest also has a funky boarding process. Yeah, what's the boarding process?
Okay, so
It's like A,
what it
B,
used
C.
to be is this is where checking in matters. And I know you and Trisha have different opinions on checking in, but this is where checking in matters because how you check in determines like a number that you line up in. So it's open seating. You can sit wherever you want, but checking in will determine your
right.
spot in line.
That's right.
So there's like group A, 1 through 30,
Yeah.
31 through 60. So if you get group A, you're winning.
you're okay.
Life is good. Group B, fine, middle of the pack. Group C, you're screwed.
Yeah.
Aisle C, you're going to have to check your carry-on.
Aisle seat's
You're
good though.
ruined.
Aisle seat's better than middle.
Middle seats.
Yeah.
To strangers.
Right.
You like have to here you can gate check my bag. Can I
And if
sit
you have
there?
if you're traveling with someone, you might not be able to sit
Oh yeah,
together.
you won't sit together at that point.
But
if you're
can
traveling
I-
with people, no
sitting
way you'll sit
with-
together.
Sitting with your peeps on the plane is wildly overrated.
What?
Sorry, hot take, everybody. Hot take, but you're with those people all the time, usually. Just hear me out.
Do you want some space?
Just hear me out. Just hear me out.
Brett.
What are you really going to do on the plane that requires being next to each other? Now you're just both wearing headphones watching a movie or something anyway. Who cares? I mean, the communal experience is like probably ordering whatever. I mean, if we're on a long 10-hour
But if it's just like a commuter
transatlantic flight. But
we're
if
talking
we're
like
just going
hour
here
20.
to Phoenix, I mean, we're not seated together. Okay, I'll have my Coke and my chips back here, and I'll see you when we get off the plane. Enjoy your own bubble up there for a bit.
I got so worried when I was on Southwest last time. Logan and I were separated, and at one point I sit down because we had to do 2 middle seats. I was like, whatever, let's just do this. It's fine. Just sit wherever we.
Did you
find a
try to
seat.
ask people to move so that you could sit together?
No, it was
Just embrace
it was
it.
literally from here to Vegas. It was
Okay.
like
Oh,
a 50-minute.
please.
So that's why I was like, I don't care. But wait.
Yeah.
So I get in the seat, I like throw my stuff down. There's not a lot of seats left. I'll be honest, I'm getting worried. So the first one we see, he's like, "Oh, you take it." And I was like, "Oh, thanks." I put my stuff down, I look up, he's gone. I turn around, I look around, he's not on the plane anymore.
That's
And
because that
I
MFer is
text
not
him.
real.
I was like, "Did you get a seat?" I was like, "Is he sitting?" All this stuff. No. He had to go back off the plane.
What?
And he was talking to someone off the plane, and then they had to gate check his bag off the plane,
Whoa.
and all this stuff. And I'm texting him, and he's not answering. And then thank God, I see his red hair poke up over all the seats. I'm like, he's fine. He's on the plane. He's on the plane.
Oh, thank God.
He's so tall.
Carly,
He has the
I
red hair.
left
I'm
my
like,
buddy.
The good omen.
I was on a trip with buddies and left one of them in Seattle because he didn't run fast enough to the plane. And the plane took off. And we were like, "See you in LA later sometime, loser."
Well, that's your friend, I guess.
I'm just saying that all planes will get there eventually. It's fine. Don't
guess you're
worry
right.
about it. Yeah. Go back to the airport bar and have a drink.
So anyway, I was traumatized on Southwest.
Pay $23.
Well, United Airlines has a new plan, a new seating plan.
Oh, we haven't even heard
I
of
did hear
this
about
known
this.
as
story yet.
Wilma.
Listen how triggering air travel is.
It stands for window, middle, aisle.
Yeah, they're going to
It's
try
a
it.
loose acronym.
I was
That's what
going
they
to say that doesn't
Yeah.
spell Wilma at all, but that's fine.
They're going to try it.
So people with window seats will board first, followed by people in middle seats, and then people in aisle seats. Families traveling on the same flight will board together. They expect that this will save 2 minutes.
Stop.
We're so dumb.
Wait.
We're
okay.
so dumb. We're so dumb.
Are families, quote unquote, people with children where they don't want the children? Because I'm guessing that like
Yeah.
if the 3 of us were going to take a flight together, window, middle, aisle, we'd all have to board separately, right?
I guess so. Which,
It's not like you're with your group.
which doesn't make a difference if you board separately.
No, but it's a.
Listen,
Okay, we'll try it. I'm
no,
okay.
it's just I know, but
Okay.
it's dumb. The whole thing's dumb. The whole thing of wanting to get on the plane first anyway is totally backwards and convoluted if you think about it. The only reason you want to get on there is to put your bag somewhere, and I understand that nowadays. But if you take the bag out of the equation, you should want to get on last.
Last.
Right before the
Yeah.
plane takes off,
Yep.
so that you can just get on, put your seatbelt on, plane taxis, you leave. You don't have to sit there on the ground. I mean, there's nothing worse than sitting there in that hot plane while people shuffle past. If they really want to make the boarding process smooth and easy, make the baggage process smooth and easy and free. And then none of us will have carry-ons less of us will. And then the whole process will be faster. I wish I could walk through an airport holding nothing. Because all my bags are just checked because I know it's going to be a nice, smooth process. I understand that I don't want to wait on the other side.
And it doesn't cost you $58
This is
to
why I
check
need your
bags.
vote. You guys, remember, I'm running on a one-issue platform. Make airline travel great again. That's all I'm going to do if you elect me. This is my one issue.
It's a big one.
It's a big one. It's triggering for people. We barely even got to the news story.
That's yeah.
Turn up some music, everybody. We'll be right back with more.
Real time.
More news to round out the show. More news as you head into your week. Katie, what's going on?
Dolly Parton is only available and only reachable only through fax.
I'm nervous about Dolly Parton, I'm going to say.
Why?
Don't.
Well, I'm nervous for everybody out there
Who loves her?
love her so much because I'm seeing a lot of little weird sort of her popping up in weird places. They're
Like
doing a
where?
big tribute on some country music award thing. I saw a big promo during football. There's a lot of like Dolly love going on right now. So keep her in your thoughts and prayers as well. And
Well,
if you
she's
have
alive right now.
her, if you have her in your Deadpool,
Bad's gonna happen?
huh?
Like something
Well,
bad right now?
I mean, she's lived a long, great life.
I think she's gonna be like Betty White. She's gonna be with us for a long time.
That's what I'm saying. If you remember, Betty White started popping up in a couple promos, a couple tributes, a couple Lifetime Achievement Awards, and the next thing you know,
Dolly is
So.
77.
Oh, we've got time.
Quote, "It'll take too much of my time if I tried to get in touch with everybody who's trying to get in touch with me."
okay. So she has a fax machine?
So she makes it cumbersome and annoying. And then otherwise just talk to her people.
I did watch a video where Miley Cyrus was like talking about how Dolly was like helping her write a song, or like they were talking about something, and she would text an assistant who would then type it out and fax it to Dolly, and then Dolly would fax something back, and then that would get transcribed, and then they would text Miley back.
That doesn't
I was
sound
like, that's
convoluted at all.
great. That's great.
Yeah. Just
You know,
like how they did it back in
unplug.
the good old days of country music. Fax.
You are right
Fax
though,
to
Carly.
fax.
She is unplugged. Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
I feel like that
it
takes
makes
a
that
lot of
noise.
time.
It does take a lot of time, but I think out of like a lot of celebrities and a lot of greats, she has like a really good work-life balance. Like I feel like there's a lot about her personal life we don't know. It's separate. She's been married since before she was famous. Most people don't even know that. So I'm like, you know what? Dolly's onto something here.
yeah. She has a strangely could be problematic dinner show experience that people haven't really keyed on to yet. We'll see if that ever happens. I don't know. We'll see. Cool.
What else?
It would be too hard to close that thing down at this point.
It's not that I want it closed down. I just think it's weird that you get to choose if you want to root for the South or not.
Yeah.
In a weird way. It's like, why?
Yeah.
Shouldn't the whole ring of the...
I don't know about
Oh, she has
this.
like a medieval times
But like for
style
like the
Civil War reenactment.
Oh, no.
Dinner theater experience where the stadium is divided between the North and the South. Oh, no. You either get to sit with the Yankees or eat among the Rebs.
That's the most Southern thing, though, where they're like, we're just playing. We're just playing that we're part of the Confederacy. We don't mean it.
Right.
I know, except
the
every
same side's
time-
gonna
We
win
kind
every
of-
time.
We kind of mean it, but like it's just for fun.
I know, except every time pre-show, there's just like a guy yelling in the lobby like, but I want to sit on the side. Sir, all the seats are filled. Yeah, but I told you. I called ahead even.
I called ahead.
All right, anyway.
There's a cat. It's a 14-year-old cat
Yeah.
from Cambridge,
Ah.
Shire Sorry, I missed the Shire originally.
Cambridgeshire?
Cambridgeshire in the UK.
Cambridgeshire.
I think it is Cambridgeshire.
Okay.
This 14-year-old cat, Bella, is the loudest cat in the world.
I
The
love
purr
her.
from this cat measures 34.59 decibels.
What's that in
Okay.
relation?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
34.5.
Man.
Sorry, 54.59.
They'll make a record out
Oh
of
my
Anyway.
gosh.
Yep.
Okay.
And she likes to be loud with the television. She basically purrs all day long. She's a very happy, fat cat. Yeah.
That's the news?
That's the news, Brett.
There's a cat who has a
Sometimes
loud
you're
purr?
critical that the news is too much about businesses, and sometimes, so I was trying to like switch it up and like find stuff that was like not super
Me?
like businesses.
Critical?
Okay,
Me?
but that is not the right
No.
word to use.
Not me.
That's not the right word to use, but you know what I'm saying. I was
No.
trying to find stuff that was not like Costco has a new product. You know what I'm saying?
What do they got? Why? What do they got?
I feel like
You got
that's
anything
not
good?
that loud. It
How-
says normal conversation goes between 60 and 70 decibels. So she's quieter than us.
Well, that's
Still
for
pretty
sure.
loud.
She's quiet as a house cat.
I guess for cats, yeah.
What? How did... I'm gonna
We got to get her in here. We got to get her
I'm
on
gonna
the
get
show.
a
This
kitten and
cat
train
over
it to
here.
get
Yeah.
louder than that.
I'll try and get her on the show next week. We'll see.
I think this is the record I want to try to break. We finally found it.
I get a louder cat.
Yeah. We'll go out and find a louder cat. Come on, purr louder. How do you even notice that your cat is slightly louder?
You notice. Your cat's slightly louder.
But then you get it
like, oh.
checked? Like you're like, man,
Oh.
that's a world record purr right there.
I guess if a cat were to meow as loud as you talk, it's usually pretty quiet.
Call up one of your
Oh,
friends.
God. I'm just in the middle of the middle of the day. Like, oh my God.
Hey, Steve,
All the time.
get over here. This cat, I'm pretty sure it's a loud purr. I'm not sure though. Can you double check this?
Loud purr.
Steve comes over. Hey, man.
He's like, holy crap.
It's a world record purr right there.
You got to call someone.
That's the show today, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Dolly Parton. Good night,
Cambridgeshire.
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 Good night, Steve. Everybody needs a friend like Steve. And good night, producer Katie. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, friend.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah,
You'll be back after your birthday?
hopefully.
Okay. See you guys tomorrow.
That's it for the Brett Davern Show for today. But don't worry, they'll be back tomorrow, live, starting at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, on Adobe Radio.